You know that your divorce is getting super petty, although Kevin Costner, even before what we're about to tell you happened,
This sounds like
it was already a very
This sounds
petty.
like the setup for a joke.
Yeah, you know your divorce is super petty when you are arguing over the word understand.
I don't think it's petty as much as it is rancorous.
Yes.
And this is crazy right now.
But they are actually, they're lawyers arguing over the word understand and what that means.
So here's the deal. This may relate to you guys, but not necessarily on the Kevin Costner level, because he has several $100 million at least. But Kevin Costner has a prenup with his estranged wife, Christine Baumgartner. And she has made rumblings since she filed for divorce that she's going to challenge this prenup, because the prenup clearly limits what she can get, keeps Kevin's assets mostly separate. He got taken to the cleaners in his first marriage,
right?
So he wanted that prenup in place. She has made sounds like that prenup is not valid. She hasn't come out and said it directly, but every fight they've had has been over an element of the prenup. Kevin has won most of those fights in court, but she is not backing down. So there are documents that go back and forth from one party to the next in divorces like this. And one of the documents that went from Kevin to Christine was, did she understand what she was signing when she signed the prenup? They wanted to get an answer to that because they want to establish the elements that everything was followed, the I's dotted, the T's crossed, and just simply, did she understand?
But the response they got from Christine's lawyer was that that question is too vague.
Understand.
What does the word understand mean in that sentence? Did she understand what she was signing? Did she understand? I guess what they're saying is, are you saying, did she understand the actual verbiage in the document? Did you understand the financial impact of it?
And so Kevin's lawyer, Laura Wasser, sends back, here's the Webster's definition of the word understand if you don't understand what understand means. And they have gone back and forth on the word understand. This is how nasty this thing has gotten.
Well, this is the games that lawyers play, right? This is what they do. They object to even the most minute term on the grounds of vagueness because they don't want to answer the question. Because as soon as she says, I understand it, she's kind of conceding the point. And if she says, I don't understand it, well, she, A, is made to look silly, and B, is going to be fodder for depositions that she doesn't want to sit for. So she's caught in this in between. She simply doesn't want to answer the question at this stage in the litigation. Instead, she wants to push forward, we all know, and get a settlement that benefits her.
So here's the rub now for Christine, and this is the danger that the game that she's, I don't want to say game, but this is the danger with her position. The judge has made it pretty clear that I think this judge is going to enforce the prenup. When she wanted to stay in the family house, the prenup...
the judge actually quoted the prenup and said that it says right here in the prenup that if you file, you have 30 days to get out of the house.
Exactly, and the judge followed that to the letter.
The fact that the judge went to the prenup makes you think, yeah, that's the way, that's going to call the shots here.
And the problem is that if she challenges it and if she loses, Kevin has fronted her $1.5 million. That money goes back to him if she challenges the prenup and loses. So she'll have to repay him the $1.5 million and pay all of his lawyer's fees that go toward challenging the prenup. So she's rolling the dice, and right now the dice seem to be loaded in Kevin's favor.
Hi, my name is Diamond J. Threadgill. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. As far as the situation regarding Kevin and his wife, I just think what's the point of signing a prenup if you're not fully understanding what you're getting yourself into? Me personally, just kind of like makes you question, like, was the prenup being signed for love or money?
I gotta say that at their level, the idea that, oh, I didn't know what a prenup meant, it's hard to swallow. It is hard to swallow.
But that's not necessarily what Christine is saying.
Well, the word understand is the point, right?
Well, what part didn't she understand? What are you asking?
How about the money part of the prenup?